everybody. Today we are going to be breaking down the back rowing round back exercise here on the reformer. This is one that is fantastic for our shoulder mobility as well as strength. It's also really good for the mobility of the spine as well as our hamstrings. The backs of the legs will get a really nice stretch on this one. So there's a lot of different elements and moving parts. There's a lot of breaths to it. It's kind of a long exercise. So it's one that's really good to understand fully so that when you go into your workouts and come upon this exercise, you'll already be an expert and can just dive right in. So this is an intermediate level exercise. The precursor to this exercise would be the back rowing preps series. So that's a really good place to start to build your initial strength, the strength through your back to be able to sit up in this position against the pull of the ropes and the arm and shoulder strength. So that's a really good place to start. And then back rowing round back is a continuation on those back rowing preps. Okay. For spring tensions, you can be anywhere from 1 heavy red spring all the way up to 2 heavy red springs. If you go lighter, it's going to bias more shoulder mobility. You're going to be able to get a bigger range of motion with the arms. If you go heavier, it's going to be more focused on the upper body strengthening. Okay. So I'm going to go to just 1 heavy red spring. That's a good sweet spot for me. To get into this exercise, it does require some mobility through the legs and the hips because we're going to be sitting facing backwards with our legs through the shoulder rests. You can cross your ankles if that's comfortable. If sitting in this position is not happening, if you feel lots of tension in your hip flexors or you feel like you're kind of sitting back here and can't get upright, then you want to prop yourself up on something, like if you have a platform extender, okay, or even a cushion or something. You want to prop your hips up. Okay, so I like to put mine kind of long ways for this exercise. That way it kind of supports the back of my knees. But you want to make sure that the prop you're sitting on goes all the way to the very edge of the carriage because we're going to be rolling back and you want to make sure that there's enough of your prop behind you to catch yourself. All right. And then if you're going to come sit on your prop, you sit yourself right on it. You want to have at least a palm's width of space behind your tailbone and the edge of the carriage or the edge of the prop that you're sitting up on. Okay, so feel free to use this guy for this exercise. It can be a really helpful way to be in a more comfortable tension-free starting position. So whether you're using the prop or not, my favorite prep for this exercise is the back rowing preps round back. So let's do a couple of those just to get into the zone. Okay, it is the blueprint for the full back rowing round back. It starts the same way. So it's a really good way to learn the body positions and the coordination. You're going to hold the straps in your hands, sit up tall. You make 2 fists with your hands and touch your knuckles together. So your arms are in kind of a long oval shape. You're going to breathe in and sit tall. Now exhale, you tuck under and roll back into a C curve with your spine. As you do so, you bend your elbows more and pull the knuckles towards your chest. Now you stay here for an inhale. Hold the position. Then as you exhale, you try to round your back even more and fold your body over your legs. You go all the way till your carriage hits the stopper. And if you have more range, you can keep folding deeper. And then as you inhale, you articulate your spine up from bottom to top, and then you're back in the starting position. So we do that again. Exhale, we roll back. Inhale, we hold and stay, maintaining our ab connection. Exhale, we round forward. Try to scoop, scoop, scoop through those abs. Stretch all the way forward. Your ropes will go slack, and then you'll roll back up tall. Good. Let's do that one more time. Exhale to scoop. Roll the lower back towards the floor. Inhale and hold, and then round all the way forward. All right, so that's kind of the basic shell. Now, to get into the full exercise, we just build on top of that. So let's take a look at what this looks like. We're going to inhale to get ready. Exhale, just like before, we tuck and roll back into that C curve. Now this time, as we breathe in and hold, I'm also going to swing my hands down and out to either side till I'm in a T with my palms facing back. Now here's where it gets tricky. I dive my body forward over my legs and I push my arms back behind me till my hands are shoulder width apart. Now I keep my body low and I lift my hands up and around, almost like a swimmer in the pool, doing the breaststroke up and over. Once my carriage hits the stopper, I bring the backs of my hands till they almost touch. My ropes are slack, and then I roll my body back up tall. See, I told you there's a lot of pieces to that one. Let's try it again. Inhale here to prepare. Exhale, you tuck and roll back, C curving the spine. Now make sure from here, you don't go so low that you flatten your back out. You want to keep your shoulders a little higher than your hips so you're truly rounded. Now inhale, try to keep the carriage still as you flip the hands down and out. Now exhale, you round over your legs like we practiced in the prep, but now we have the arms pushing back behind us. Inhale, here's the shoulder mobility. Those arms go up and around. You circle all the way until the backs of the hands come almost to touch over the feet. And then you roll up from bottom to top and you flip the palms to the starting position. Let's do that again. Exhale to roll back, squeezing the legs together. Now inhale, you swing the hands out to the sides. Palms are facing back. Now exhale, we dive over the legs and press the hands behind us. You start the circle by breathing in. You finish the circle by breathing out and folding over the legs. Inhale, you roll back up tall. Beautiful. Couple more times. Scoop it under. Let's get it till it's second nature. Open to the sides. Make that big T shape. Now dive forward. Pull the abs up and in. And then we circle up, around, and forward. Release into as deep of a stretch as you can. And then roll back up. One more time like that. Scoop it under. Knuckles pull to your chest. Swing the hands out. Now try to keep the arms the same height. Just push them straight back behind you. Lift them high. Keep the shoulder joint nice and positioned in that shoulder socket. And then you're going to come all the way back up tall. Now, if you wanted to do the advanced version of this exercise, there's one small extra variation, and it just involves a little bit more shoulder strength, but the basic pattern of the exercise is the same. So what that would look like is we roll back, we inhale, swing out. Now, before I round forward, we push the hands back first, and then we dive the body forward into the stretch, and then the rest of the exercise is the same. Up and around, over the feet, and then back up. So just that little extra push is way harder than it looks. Let's try that one more time. So you tuck and roll, inhale, open. Now exhale, you push the hands first, and then you keep going over the legs, and then you carry on with the rest of the exercise as is. Yes, it doesn't look like much, but boy, does that make a big difference. So whether you're doing the prep, the intermediate version, or the advanced version, this is a fantastic exercise that really incorporates the whole body together. So give it a try for yourself. Make sure you really understand it in your body so that when it appears in our workouts together on the app, it's second nature. So I hope this exercise breakdown was helpful for you, and I will see you back here on the Reformer with me very soon. So bye-bye. You did it. Way to go on completing this workout. I hope you loved it, and I hope your body is feeling fantastic. If you want to take advantage of everything that Real Good Pilates has to offer, be sure to download the Real Good Pilates app. There's a link to download the app in the first comment below or right up here in the corner. In the app, you'll find my complete library of workouts and exclusive classes that you will not find here on YouTube, as well as Pilates challenges and specialized programs for you to follow along with and to help you stay on track with your goals, with a huge variety of classes ranging from 5 all the way up to 60 minutes, as well as beginner all the way through advanced levels. There's really something for everybody. And with new classes uploaded every week, there'll always be something new for you to dig into and tons of variety. There's a community chat feature where you're able to connect with your fellow members, ask me questions, or even request classes. So click the link down in the first comment below or right up here in the corner to start your 7-day free trial and see if it's right for you. So I'll see you over in the app for even more Real Good Pilates. Bye-bye.